Hello and welcome to Adam and Craig Do Stuff, where today we are doing West Midlands Safari Park. So it is the first weekend that it is opened since the lockdown, so we're going to go and see what it's like with the restrictions in place. It's a really nice safari park to visit, and it's also our local one, and it's also where we're going to go and be getting married next year. Yay!
So we've literally just arrived. There's a few cars here, but it's not as busy as it would normally be, obviously if the current situation wasn't going on. They are restricting visitors at the moment. You've got to book a slot online, so you get an hour's slot to turn up. We've booked the earliest slot, so it's about, I haven't even got a watch on.
10 to 10.
It's 10 to 10, and we're in between 10 and 11, so we're just waiting to go in now. But it is on a reduced capacity at the moment. What's a little bit sad really is you can see all of the eland and the giraffe coming up to get fed, because normally you'd be able to feed them, but you can't, and they're all sort of poking their heads through windows and then being quite sad that no one's giving them any food. It's quite heartbreaking.
Normally this is where you go into the Asian deer area, but it looks like they've rerouted the safari park now, so you now go along here.
It's probably got to be one of the nicest line enclosures you can see in any safari park. I love this rock up here with the waterfall, and you'd be forgiven for thinking that it's something that the lions would never ever use and that it's just to look nice for guests, but actually you can see that on top of that, basking in the sun.
So hopefully so we are now in Kingdom of the White Lions, which I believe this is the only place in the UK where you can see white lions, and even in the wild they are really rare as well. They only come from one certain area of Africa, and there's not very many of them, so yeah, it's quite special to be able to see these.
Really quite confused at the moment because they've changed the entire route round. It's completely different to how it used to be, but we're now going back into the grasslands, into the Barbary sheep, and then we'll go through the dholes and the rhinos, and then I don't know where we'll end up, but we'll let you know. So there used to actually be quite a lot more in there, but they had an accident recently when one of the storms brought the gates down, so it's quite empty in there. It's quite sad at the moment. But we are now going into what possibly our favourite section, which is the wild woods, where they have the dhole, sort of dog-like creatures. We've never seen them anywhere before other than here, and they are the cutest little things. They're like sort of like a dog crossed with a fox, would you say?
Yeah, I would.
So cute. So hopefully we can get some good shots of these while we're in here. Word of warning goes out to everyone: never let a camel stick his head in your window, because it will spit at you. We've been there, it's happened. Don't do it. Close your windows for the camels. So we're not quite sure what, but it looks like there's some exciting stuff going on over here. They seem to be digging stuff up and putting new rocks in, and so we're assuming that's going to be some sort of new enclosure.
So we are now in the African elephant enclosure, and we're going to see Sutton, which is their youngest elephant. There he is at the back, and you can see that it's raining now, typical British weather. So Sutton has just turned 6, but we first saw him when he was just 6 weeks old, when we first visited West Midland Safari Park for Craig's 24th birthday.
So we now believe that this potentially is going to be the new elephant enclosure. They're building some new safari lodges that look onto the elephants and the cheetahs. So we think they're moving the elephants down here, and then the lodges are going to be up there somewhere at the back, possibly. But we don't know, we're just speculating at the moment. So we've just finished the drive-through. Now they've actually, looks like they've sectioned part of the, what was the end of the safari before, off for the new lodges, and then they've rerouted the safari out. Don't know whether that's a permanent thing or whether that's just temporary while they do the construction. We can't really see much going on the lodges at the moment, so we don't know how far they've got with it. But when they're done, if you look at the concept art, which I really recommend you go and do, they look like they're going to be amazing, and we hope we can afford to stay there at some point. Fingers crossed. Adam's just gone to pick up some burgers from the little burger place you can see behind us, and I'm going to see if I can scout out a decent place to sit and eat. Here he is, look, bringing the goods, like a little leprechaun bringing a pot of gold. So what's this, beetroot burger?
It is, yeah. Beetroot burger.
Any good?
Not bad, not bad.
Look at the colours inside that. Pretty impressive for a zoo burger, to be quite honest. So we've just finished eating, so we're going to head back round into the drive-thru now for a second time and see if any of the animals are a bit closer or a bit more active than they were before.
That concludes our day at West Midland Safari Park. It's been a really good day and it's been nice to finally get back there and go out and do stuff. It's only the safari drive-through bit is open at the moment, so once the rest of the park is safe to visit, we're going to go back again and do the whole park. We've got a couple more animal attractions lined up, so subscribe if you want to see that. Until next time, thank you for watching and hope you join us next time we do stuff.